Recently, Xiaomi's SU7 faced widespread issues with its auto parking system. In just one day, over 70 incidents were reported, with vehicles crashing into walls and poles. The issue quickly became a trending topic online. This has turned into the most serious public relations crisis for Xiaomi Auto since its launch. At the same time, it has raised concerns about the safety of intelligent vehicle features. So what exactly happened? More than 70 owners of the Xiaomi SU7 Standard Edition have come forward on social media. They said that between noon on November 14th and the early hours of November 15th, their cars experienced malfunctions in the auto parking feature. These failures led to collisions and scrapes across several cities in China. One of the affected owners is Zhuozhuo, a driver in Chengdu. She had bought her Xiaomi SU7 Standard Edition for only 4 days. On the afternoon of November 14th, she activated the auto parking feature to park her car. The vehicle's display detected the parking spot and a nearby pole, but it still hit the pole. The crash left visible scrapes on the rear of the car and broke a taillight. Zhuozhuo said the reversing radar did not sound any warnings, so she didn't know when to brake.
At the time, I was using the auto parking feature. The car was really close to an object, but the warning beeping sound didn't go off. It ended up hitting a pole. That same day, customer service called me and confirmed it was a system issue on their end. They repaired it for free and gave me 1,500 points per day during the repair period, which is equivalent to 150 yuan per day. Apparently, this issue only happens with the standard version. The Pro and Max versions don't have this problem.
Xiaomi later admitted that the auto parking issue was caused by a sudden system bug. The company quickly issued an OTA, or over-the-air, update to fix the problem. How was the bug fixed? Some online users suggested that Xiaomi likely reverted to an earlier version of the parking software. They believe this was done because there wasn't enough time for detailed testing of a new version. Meanwhile, affected car owners have formed an online group called the Xiaomi SU7 Standard Edition Incident Owners Group. Reports say the group grew to 246 members in just one day on November 14th. Zhuozhuo shared her experience with other owners in the group. She found that most people received the same compensation. However, a few owners who had incidents involving other vehicles received higher payouts. One owner, for example, received 10,000 points, which is worth 1,000 yuan. Many Xiaomi SU7 owners are unhappy with the company's response to the issue. Some have even posted warnings on short video platforms, urging others not to use the auto parking feature. An SU7 owner from Beijing, Sun Peng, shared his story with the local media. On the evening of November 14th, he was parking his car in an underground garage. He activated the auto parking feature, and at first, everything seemed fine. Then, the rear of the car suddenly hit a pillar. Before the crash, the radar didn't detect the obstacle, and no collision warning alarm went off. Even after the collision, the auto parking system kept running. The car continued moving, which caused serious damage to the rear, including deformation and abrasion. After the accident, Sun Peng immediately contacted Xiaomi's customer service. At first, they told him to file an insurance claim himself. The next morning, he contacted them again and brought his car to a Xiaomi service center for data analysis. Later, Xiaomi contacted Sun Peng and agreed to cover all repair costs. They also offered him some compensation. On November 20th, Sun Peng got his car back. However, he was not satisfied with the resolution. The damage to the car was severe, and since the SU7 has an integrated body design, some parts could only be repaired, not replaced. Sun Peng pointed out that repaired vehicles lose value on the second-hand market. He requested compensation worth 8,000 yuan in Xiaomi points, but the company declined. He said they could not provide additional compensation beyond the repairs and travel subsidies. Some members of the owner group said they plan to keep pushing for compensation. Sun Peng added that many owners had high hopes and trust in Xiaomi Auto. Now, they feel deeply disappointed and angry because of the auto parking failures. This incident has caused negative effects for Xiaomi Auto that go far beyond just the physical damage to vehicles or the cost of repairs. Online commenters have questioned how consumers can trust these so-called smart cars, even if the most basic auto parking feature cannot ensure safety and reliability. Others have commented that a failure of this scale could be considered unprecedented in the history of the automotive industry. Some commenters joked, Xiaomi's famous phone bugs have now made it into their cars. At least it proves the car is an authentic Xiaomi product. Others said, if Xiaomi couldn't fix phone bugs, how can they make a car we can trust? Fortunately, no one was injured in the auto parking incidents. However, people are now worried about what might fail next. What if the problem isn't with auto parking, but with a more critical system, like intelligent driving assistance? The risks could multiply. Auto parking is a common feature in advanced driver assistance systems. It relies on a combination of sensors and algorithms to park cars without human input. When it fails, the reasons could include sensor issues, software bugs, or electrical problems. Solutions often involve cleaning sensors, updating software, or checking wiring connections. As advanced driver assistance systems become more popular, maintaining and updating them is becoming a big challenge. These systems need regular updates to perform at their best. Currently, software updates cover key areas like the cockpit, intelligent driving systems, chassis, powertrain, and body control. However, slow responses from automakers can leave bugs unaddressed, creating more safety risks. Founder of Xiaomi, Lei Jun, once called the company's valet parking feature the best in the industry. This incident has shown that reality doesn't always meet expectations. I'm just joking here, but over the past 2 months, it feels like 1 million internet users have put our cars through a rigorous selection process. Influencers from all kinds of media have been incredibly interested in our car, running all sorts of extreme, brutal tests on it. You can probably guess the results. At least in terms of self-driving capabilities, parking and valet parking are top tier, practically unmatched. As for highway navigation, based on reviews, I think we're solidly in the top tier compared to other cars in this category. The Xiaomi founder Lei Jun has praised the automatic parking feature of the Xiaomi SU7 on multiple occasions. He says it offers great convenience to drivers and can even handle complicated parking scenarios on its own. In recent years, intelligent driving has become a major focus in the automotive industry. It is now a key area of competition among car manufacturers. Many companies heavily promote advanced driving features during product launches. It has reached a point where not mentioning intelligent driving makes a brand seem outdated. Despite several large-scale accidents involving the Xiaomi SU7's automatic parking system, Lei Jun continues to emphasize intelligent driving as a key feature in Xiaomi's marketing. On November 18th, during the 2024 Guangzhou International Auto Show, Lei Jun shared some impressive stats. He said Xiaomi's intelligent driving system has an active user rate of over 85%. The system has been used for more than 80 million kilometers of driving, with 82.4% of those kilometers covered using navigation on autopilot. Xiaomi also announced 4 new smart chassis technologies at the event. However, concerns have grown after reports of the Xiaomi SU7's automatic parking system failing and causing accidents. This has led many to question the safety of intelligent driving features. Some wonder if these failures are due to technical oversights, or if they reflect deeper risks in the rapid development of the industry. A senior automotive engineer, Li Jicheng, spoke to the media about the issue. He explained that parking technology is one of the simplest and most mature systems in intelligent driving. When large-scale failures occur, they are often linked to software updates. Li stressed the importance of thorough testing for every software update or new feature. He also reminded users that automatic parking is still just an assistive feature. In challenging parking situations, drivers must be ready to take manual control. The stability of intelligent driving systems is another issue that users frequently report. Xiaomi claims the SU7's smart parking system can detect parking lanes and obstacles with precision. It also promises features like obstacle avoidance and reverse parking, but user experiences tell a different story. Some SU7 owners say the smart parking system often crashes or lags, making it unreliable. This can be especially dangerous when drivers depend on the system during parking. On October 19th, a driver in Hangzhou encountered a serious problem while testing the assisted driving feature of his new Xiaomi SU7, which he had owned for less than a month. The car veered directly into a guardrail, causing the front left wheel to detach, the rear left tire to blow out, all airbags to deploy, and significant body damage, leaving the vehicle nearly totaled. The driver, Mr. Wang, explained that he wanted to try the assisted driving system since the car was brand new. After passing a toll booth, he activated the feature. However, as the car approached the ramp, it showed no signs of turning or braking. By the time he reacted and hit the brakes, it was too late. Similar incidents have raised concerns about intelligent driving features. On September 24th, a Xiaomi SU7 owner in Wuhan posted a video showing the system misidentifying a group of military trainees in camouflage as traffic police, questioning the accuracy of its recognition system. Xiaomi's after-sales team stated that the issue required further analysis. On May 17th, another SU7 user activated the Navigate on Autopilot feature on a highway. The car failed to react in time and rear-ended a Tesla. Since the vehicle's dashcam did not save footage of the incident, Xiaomi claimed it could not determine the cause due to insufficient evidence. A similar case occurred on May 8th, when a SU7 driver in Hunan experienced a sudden brake failure while parking. The car issued warning alarms, and the screen displayed messages about multiple system faults. Xiaomi later blamed a software issue, but didn't provide further explanation. Reports of intelligent driving failures are not limited to individual users. A driver in Foshan, Guangdong, reported 2 instances of system malfunctions on April 29th and May 1st. In both cases, the car's intelligent driving and emergency braking malfunctioned. Xiaomi cited software and hardware issues, but offered no detailed explanation. The driver eventually returned the car under a buyback agreement. Xiaomi is not the only automaker facing such challenges. Brands like Auto, Xpeng, and Li Auto all offer features like automatic parking as standard. However, rushed releases and system bugs have raised public concerns about the safety of intelligent driving. In recent years, there have been numerous reports of accidents caused by errors in driver assistance systems. Some incidents have been fatal. In August 2022, an Xpeng P7 traveling at 80 km per hour collided with a stationary vehicle on a Ningbo overpass. The impact destroyed the rear of the parked vehicle and caused fatal injuries to a roadside inspector. Reports revealed the P7 was using its lane centering control at the time. The system failed to detect the stationary car, and the driver was too distracted to intervene in time. In April, a bizarre incident involving a Li Auto L9 on a highway left many online users amused but also concerned. The vehicle mistook an image of a small truck on a billboard for an actual vehicle, triggering an emergency brake and causing a rear-end collision. Fortunately, no one was injured. According to a Li Auto L9 Pro owner in Xiangyang, Hubei, who shared the story on social media, the accident happened while the car's Navigate on Autopilot feature was active. As the vehicle switched from the right lane to the left, it suddenly braked, leaving the car behind unable to stop in time. Police later ruled that the L9 owner was fully responsible for the collision. The cause of the incident was traced to the car's system mistaking the truck image on a billboard for a real vehicle, triggering the emergency braking system. The driver argued that the accident was not due to his error and demanded 20,000 yuan in compensation from Li Auto. However, the company only offered 4,000 yuan, leaving the dispute unresolved. While intelligent driving systems are increasingly marketed as a key feature of electric vehicles, accidents like this raise serious questions about their reliability. Reports of fatalities linked to self-driving systems continue to emerge, Yet, automakers remain focused on promoting their advanced technologies. Features like valet parking, urban navigation assist, and automated emergency braking are heavily advertised, leaving many consumers to believe these systems are fully developed. As a result, some drivers relax their vigilance behind the wheel, assuming the car can handle complex situations on its own. A veteran driver recently warned EV owners on social media to remain cautious while using assistance systems. He noted that while such features can reduce physical fatigue, they demand greater mental focus. It's like sitting in the passenger seat, he said. You never know if the car can handle the next move. You have to be ready to intervene at any moment. As intelligent driving systems become more complex, they also introduce more safety risks. Experts emphasize that cars are fundamentally different from phones or computers. A software glitch in a car can result in catastrophic consequences, not just inconveniences. Industry insiders warn that automakers must prioritize safety above all else, especially as smart cars become mainstream. They argue that treating users as test subjects for unproven systems is unacceptable, and companies must adopt a zero-tolerance approach to potential safety hazards.